Today I'll be showing you how to make a Barbie stove. I have a printable ready here. I printed it out on photo paper just to make it a little bit more shiny or glossy. And I'll put it in my blog, and I'll put the link in the description box down below. So let's get started. So I have a box here that I got from the dollar store, and we are going to use that to make a stove. And it's a little bit too high, so we're gonna start by cutting it down a bit. Usually just take it and measure. It's right like from here to here, so it's a little bit too big, but that's okay. We'll go 2.5 down. The box is 7.5, so we'll go 2.5 inches in. It goes down to 1.5 inches here. Now we're gonna cut it out. And if you are gonna be doing a stove, make sure you look for a cheap one so it's not as hard for you to cut. And I'm gonna be using this for the bottom. We're just gonna put it in here. We're gonna glue it together. The hot glue gun is very hot, please be careful. I measured and cut out the cardboard. So this is gonna be the top, the back, the bottom, the one side, the other side. And I have measurements here. It's 6 inches in height and 5.5 the width. And I cut out a few pieces because this here isn't straight because of that frame here. So I cut out 3 pieces. Doesn't have to be straight. So it actually is going to be straight when you put the container down. I measured and cut, so it's gonna be like right in here. Then we're gonna glue this here on, and then you can actually open and close it. And the measurements for this, because it's not a square box, so just have to measure it and cut it out so it fits in here. Right here, a little less than 5 inches by 3.5. And then also I made one cardboard that I cut out and measured so it fits in here. And also the back and 2 sides that I have, it goes like this because of the container again is not straight. So I'm gonna glue those sides together. This piece here, we're gonna cut it down, probably up to here. Like that, and then we're gonna glue this one on, and we're gonna have a sliding drawer here where we can put our frying pans or baking trays in here. Now we're gonna start by gluing the cardboard together, and I cut this one out already because I used that for measuring. Now you want to put your container in, glue it on. Put in a piece of small cardboard. Gonna put a few cardboard pieces on the sides. And then some in the back, like that. We're gonna open, and I'm gonna spray paint the inside here with black spray paint. And we're just gonna take the paper here and make sure we don't get the lid. I ended up cutting the bottom shelf here just a little bit. It fits better. And we're just gonna use that as the back here. Cut it down. And here I have stainless steel looking scrapbook paper that I'm gonna measure and cut out. I'm gonna glue the sides on. This is the top. I just put another piece of cardboard on here just because it goes down a bit. I'm gonna put another small piece in there. It still goes down a bit. So I'm gonna measure where to fold it. Cut off the corners here, just the two, not all four. And then we're gonna fold all those three sides. I'm gonna glue the top on now. Now we're gonna measure the bottom part. Take a strip of a cardboard, just put it in here, glue it on, because it doesn't have like a flat surface. So I made 2 marks here, so I know where I have to glue on this part. Well, before I glue the sides on, I'm gonna put more cardboard here, so when it's glued on, it's not gonna be bending, it's gonna be straight against the lid of the container. One piece on the top here. For here, I just measured and cut it so it fits right in here to cover this cardboard here. Now we're gonna cut the printable out, the top part with all the buttons here. Just measure and make sure it fits perfectly on the top here. And the width is 2 inches. I got 3 of them. I'm gonna glue them together. Take some more scrapbook paper, and if you can't find it in your local scrapbook store, you can use white regular scrapbook paper, because scrapbook paper is, I find, a little thicker than printing paper, so it should work too. And then instead of stainless steel, you're gonna have white. And this is after gluing on all those 3 cardboards. I just measured and cut. This is how it looks like. So this is just some photo paper that I have here that I've cut to cover the cardboard. And here I have those lollipop sticks that you can get, and they're the longer ones. And what I'm gonna do is measure and cut with some pliers. I find it easier with pliers than with scissors, because I'll be needing different sizes, because it doesn't go square or straight in. It goes in like this a little bit, so that's okay. So we're gonna take 2 long ones that I didn't cut yet. I'm gonna put them apart and start gluing them on like this. Now we're gonna put it in here like this and just mark and cut it off. Now we're gonna paint it silver so it looks like it's metal. Gonna take the bottom shelf and spray paint it black inside.